Good afternoon, people. So I woke up and I'm recording this in the morning, but you guys are seeing this later and shit. But yeah, I woke up, right? And I get mentioned by my boy Craig in a tweet, and it turns out that we are actually getting the Yakuza 3, 4, and 5 remasters like we thought we would, because Sega was always talking about, oh, well, if you guys want this, we'll go and do it. And they went and did it. So I have this Gamatsu link that's going to be in the description down below. But yeah, Yakuza 3, 4, and 5 remasters announced for PS4 officially finally now. And they're coming out in Japan. And these are the Japanese releases. So for right now, we have Yakuza 3 coming out August 9th for 3,990 yen, which is about 35 US dollars. And it says it includes a soundtrack download code, and I'm going to get back to it after this. Then Yakuza 4 is coming out fall 2018, and Yakuza 5 comes out spring 2019. So them mentioning that it's coming out with a soundtrack download code makes me think that these games are most likely going to be digital only, which I'm fine with, and I understand that people might want, physicals for Yakuza 3, 4, and 5 on PS4, just for like collection purposes, just to have all the games, next to each other, like it'll look nice on the shelf and stuff. Like, I get that, because I have all my Yakuza games physical except for the Japanese Fist of North Star game that just came out. I got that one digital, but when it gets localized, hopefully if it does, then I'll pick up a physical for it. And I already have, 3, and I don't have physicals for 4 or 5, actually. I have those digital also. And 5 doesn't have a US physical version to begin with, so if this gets remastered, well, it's getting remastered, but if the remaster comes out as a physical, then that means that we'll technically have a physical of 5 in English, so that'll be cool, because if I were to get an English physical for 5, or if I were to get a physical for 5, I'd have to import it because there's no English one. So just them saying that 3 is going to come with a soundtrack download code makes me think that they might be doing these games digital, because they also state in the Gamatsu article where they have scans for it actually in the magazine. They're saying that the remasters will be the same as the original games, but will run in 1080p resolution and at 60 frames per second. So again, they're just pretty much enhancing the games and porting them. It's not like they're making Kiwami versions of all of these, and I still think that maybe somewhere down in the future that they might make a Kiwami 3, a Kiwami 4, Kiwami 5, which they don't really need to make Kiwamis for 4 and 5, and I'll talk about that in a separate video. But I think 3 could use a Kiwami because there's just a lot of different things in 3, at least from the English version, that were cut out. And there's like a really big list online somewhere, I forget where exactly. If you look it up on Google, you search like Yakuza 3 cut content, it should pop up and stuff, and you can see all the stuff that they took out from the English release of Yakuza 3. And they always take stuff out when they localize games like this, because it's just what they do. They just change things, maybe something doesn't translate well from Japanese to English, maybe this doesn't make any sense, yada yada. I'm not a localization guy, I don't know how this stuff works. But yeah, I'm thinking that these are going to be digital only, just at the fact that they're just ports, and they mentioned that it comes with a soundtrack download code, because it could just be, anything else. It could just be a physical with a soundtrack download code. As of right now, we don't know. But if it is digital only, I'm not surprised. And then if we end up getting some sort of like collection version of it in English, I would also not be surprised, although these are releasing at different dates in Japanese. So it makes me wonder what they're going to do with it in English, because they can do probably like a ton of different things with this. Like they might just bundle it all up for the English release, since they already have scripts and stuff to work off of, and just touch things up with updated name changes and things like that, translation changes for the remasters. Anyways, I'm excited because this means that everybody can now experience all the Yakuza games on one platform, being the PS4. What do you guys think? Are you guys excited? Because this is really good for new people that want to get into the series, also because now they don't have to wait and be like, oh, well, now I have to get 3, 4, and 5 on a PS3 so I can go and play Yakuza 6 because they want to be fully caught up and understand everything. No, now you guys get to play all of the games on the PS4, which is dope. I think it's cool because I also want to just sit down and play all the games on my PS4, because I have my PS3 and I can always just turn on, Yakuza 4, Yakuza 5, and just play the games. I mean, you guys are seeing my footage in the background while I'm talking about this stuff. Just me playing Yakuza 4, Yakuza 5, on my PS3. I haven't recorded it yet, actually. I'm gonna do that after, all of this is done with and shit. But yeah, it's really cool, man. It's really cool. This is like the first thing I wake up to. I'm super excited. I hope that the localization team talks about this pretty soon. You know, E3's coming up. Maybe they'll announce and be like, hey, we're going to do this in English, and they'll announce the localization for Yakuza 3, 4, and 5 remasters in E3. So that'll be dope. I hope that's what ends up happening. Anyways, let me know what you guys think. I'm extremely excited. Share the news with all of your friends that want to play these games and want to get into it, knowing that they can play all of the games in chronological order on the PS4. Shout out to the PS4, man. Honestly, I love this system. It's great. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I'm saying at anyways a lot because it's super early. I'm not doing this off a script or anything. I apologize. I'm just super excited to talk about this kind of stuff. I'm going to go get breakfast and get something to drink. See you guys next time.